I don't want to risk. I don't want to see if the iPhone can do a 3-hour recording.
They can.
It'd be crazy if we lost this recording. That'd be good.
Why would it lose it?
I don't know. It's a fucking phone. It is a really good phone though.
And the probabilities.
The fucking Sony shitbox would have lost it 10 seconds in.
Which one? The Sony what?
I lost the better half of the iDubbbz interview because of that Sony phone.
I never knew you had a Sony phone.
It sucks scum.
And it's like an expensive phone?
Scum sucks. It's $2,500.
Oh, that sounds cheap. Do they make more phones like that?
What, that are that expensive?
Like, does Apple make a phone that no one knows about that's way more money than anything?
No.
No?
No.
Because they make computers like that.
What, Apple does?
Yeah.
Like
well, like Apple's like custom fucking Apples were like 20 grand.
He went over to PC now.
He did?
Yeah. He's
How
on
come?
PC now. Because they're better.
Just when I'm starting to think I'm...
Just when you thought you got the big picture,
Because you guys are
you learned something new.
I trust these goddamn...
These fucking Guinea apple salesmen, these fucking Guinea Wop Guido apple salesmen tell me, hey, Paisan, this fucking iMac is gonna fry your prosciutto and eggs for you.
This thing wasn't made in Naples, in Napoli. This thing was made in Sicily.
I don't buy Apple because it wasn't made in Italy. I only buy the nicest stuff. I always check the tag. Is it made in Italy?
Tavazo computers.
Hey, the Tavazo computers.
I only buy Piris, P-I-R-R-I, Panettone.
The Tavazo makes a nice computer. In Sicily. They make them in Sicily.
All the microprocessors are made with hard
Pasta.
real Reggiano.
They've been making these computers for 150 years, right here in Turin, Italy, in our backyard. And you have the audacity to try to sell me an Apple?
For me, booking things with my travel agent. This is the best computer you can use to buy collared sweaters from Tasso Alba. And go check my travel agent for when I go to Italy with the brothers. The family tours.
the
Perillo tours. I go on there and I use the Fenagladi.
I did Perillo tours when I went to Israel.
When you went on your homeland trip to Israel? When I kissed the Wailing Wall on my homeland trip,
oh yeah,
it was so cool. I remember always having rendering problems back in the day.
We used to have mad problems. Problems, and maybe we went problem on top of problem on top of problem.
When it was rendering, though,
we used to have crazy problems, man.
When you were doing all the graphics for things, and you had to all right, time to export it, and it was
fucking chaos.
It was always like the worst day to be around. I was like, well, today we should go drink.
I'm surprised we've made anything. That Adobe software is so...
Do you use it now?
Tapped, yeah. You know what the thing that's crazy, I think it's called I don't know if they call it the engineer's dilemma or not, but say you make something really good and it works and it's perfect. What are you going to do next year when people want version 2? So that's like the engineer's dilemma is like, you've got this thing that's perfect and it's good, and now you have to like add some crap to it. And this is why everything sucks. And it's why like the iPhone 3, like the iPhone 5, they had everything like good. And now they rearrange shit and change little things to like make it better. But really it's like, there's a guy who makes $150,000 a year who has to like bring version 2 to the table. So he's in charge of the team that's making the design changes to the iPhone. And a lot of those changes, some of those changes are good. Some of those changes are just, him fucking around, dicking around. It's like, oh, you know what, Nick, what if that window there and that window there, what if the windows were on these walls?
Oh.
And that door was on that wall. And the TV was on that wall.
Well, I'd have to do a lot.
Wouldn't that be great? Let's see how it looks.
It's gonna be a lot of work.
You'll make it work. I love it. It's good. Trust me. Rotate it. Like that. That's the type of mentality. And the reason why not that our viewers are super interested in this, but it's interesting to me. The reason why Adobe After Effects is still usable at all is because the program is so like gargantuan and archaic that it cannot be significantly altered without like breaking the program. Does that make sense? Like it's like if you imagine if you built this house on stilts, and the stilts that you used were like heavy duty truck springs, and for some reason it just worked. Like some reason it worked. You couldn't add a sauna in that corner because it would fuck the foundation up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's basically what this Adobe After Effects is like. Like it was whoever made it in the first place, Thomas Knoll or whatever. Like I'm sure it's one of those things where they're like some white guy like geniuses, like unheralded geniuses who just like made this like incredible piece of software, and it's so complicated that if they try to like make any major changes to it, it'll break the software, which is why it's still usable, even though Adobe is
Don't they love adding tabs in there?
Shit company, man. They would love nothing more than just to flip the whole thing around and make it into turn it into iMovie. I know that's what they want to do. I fucking hate Adobe.
Really?
Yeah, I hope they all die.